I am the shadow that creeps around at midnight.
Hey there. What do you have on your mind today? This is new.
Spellbooks are
If you find anything, if you are interested, I have to wonder. Maybe Dad is still out there too?
Oh, any fun stories to share? That doesn't sound... Some of the This is a very... It's such a nice... Some of the relationships here seem so... intense. Oh, yay! Okay, tell me. What are you doing? Always I believe all the... I've always wanted an ally like you.
Huh? What? So, I'm listening. My parents were also...
Money and reputation.
A shield is...
For every hello, there's a goodbye.
Back again today, Let's hear it. I don't believe it. I don't care for lose. Mercenary units are such mercenary units are... Would you like some hot tea?
You're so amazing when it comes to both magic and melee combat. Better kick it up a notch.
Then I shall do the same.
But then I'll never be able to catch up.
Come on, big guy. You can trust me with the location of the Giant's Forest.
I am sorry, but I cannot tell you that.
Is it true that your lover was murdered by the Fomors?
That's the official story.
giants aren't so different from humans.
You think so? That is good to know, friend.
Vela, always telling lies to others will certainly come back to bite you later.
Yeah, huh? At least I'm not lying to myself like a certain someone.
That's not true.
In spite of your incredible strength. And you're able to maintain your muscle mass on a vegetarian diet.
I'd help you, but I'm too busy brooding.
No one plays with me.
You're hopeless.
Wait, this is a trap.
Aw, you lonely? I'll be your friend.
you.
Much obliged.
Thank you.
very much.
wear some normal clothes. Please, wear some normal clothes.
What a pleasure.
Thanks.
Really? Soul? Is this the Soul Nebula?
The?
The? The?
They say nah.
Now is a good time to sleep. I don't know what happened like 2 weeks ago. They just like having like some viewers. Every like NA streamer has good boy. There's no mega from the GM. Yeah, they do a server-wide announcement. Well, bruh.
They announced you, right?
Yeah, they announced on his wife. But I told him my schedule for today. I told him it's game then. I gotta put it in. I'm sorry to say that they have to personally have like their own mega.
I really do.
But that's why. Because they never reply back to me. I said, oh, okay, got you.
Were you around like when they would call server announcements like in-game to notice people? And
they still do that?
They still do that?
Not all the time, but they still do it.
I remember like it definitely made me think they do all that by then because they would respond to messages in those as well. Every once in a while.
That's cool. There was a point back in the OG days where the mods got drunk and argued with each other in the mega? The server mega? The server thing, yeah. Oh god. That's horrible.
Early days of this game was Wild West.
Takes away my face changer filter when I turn it. Red up! Oh yeah. Nice DPS, nice. Ooh. going after me. Guess not. Oh yeah. Yes, Franco.
Franco is a legend.
Yeah. Ready. Here is
Yeah, they'll do that in a week.
Cock! Cock! Do you guys do your redeemers on elves too?
No.
Whoever. Oh.
I got my. The only reason I didn't do it is for name to clear.
Oh.
Easy stuff.
Oh.
I've done one Brigid. I didn't have 100 clears back then, so she's got 1%.
Nice.
I think Kevin's done the Brigid still. I went for it. I've heard for a lot of Brigid work for a lot. I thought that
God, as soon as that red targeted me, I was looking at the
Little gamer looking at chats while Brigid is. Oh yeah, it's like the last month so awesome. It's permanently closing the NA server, but the international server is still to be announced. And there's no account transfer, so it's all gone.
It's fun, but man, once I get like level 2,
I like it a lot. Gameplay is a lot like this.
It came out and I like grind shit out of it. I just enjoy, like, I really want to farming and stuff like that.
Yeah, what was the end game when it first started?
While it hit 4.
Sounds like really close.
Yeah, the problem is like when I hit 4, I was doing like this whole day, there was no to play with, and I was trying to do that above. It was
Isn't that right when like we were all looking for a good game playing like that?
yeah, because I remember you like Sonic.
I was playing too, but then you guys all out-leveled me and then you kind of picked up.
I was going to play most of it like an I see most of them.
I only do it when I have enough, like a good amount, more than half. So I'll just not use it to save up.
I try to stay close. You know what? Direct your hate to both. We don't need this hate. Damn, that was... Okay, what the fuck happened in our first run?
It's like
you got hit by the insta-kills.
everybody was super rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I finally got my catwalk.
Nice.
She spammed the insta-kill first run too. That was part of the problem.
Yeah.
I think you guys only had one dodge for the instant kill for first run, so.
Soul? You unmuted. Hi, Soul.
Yeah, hi.
Welcome.
Soul, hi.
Hi.
Soul.
Just here to judge your guys' gameplay.
No, I suck.
So far, you guys are 6 out of 10.
I'd be so much greedier with someone like Kale. Yeah, if I was on Kale, I'd be so.
That's high praise coming from him.
You're playing land, right?
Yeah.
Dude, land.
Dude,
Yeah. Good luck.
Have you seen? Was it in Kanto chat? Someone posted the land solo in KR.
Yeah.
In like 26 minutes? That's actually like
What?
freaking insane.
Damn.
That's disgusting.
Oh, for Helneem? I mean,
No, for Brigid solo.
Oh.
Was it swords or spears?
Spearland is just
Swords.
masochism. Oh, swords.
Swords.
Honestly, land is in general is masochism right now.
Exactly. Dude, even
Dude.
with our dodgeball.
They need to do something about crit for land.
So the thing is, like, change our passive for like the crit thing, because like
They need to give you
everyone-
like extra
I
crit
get
or
extra
something.
Crit, but the thing is, I need more crit now. Like, you see, I'm gonna say to myself like, yeah, fuck militia at this point. Just go straight to 110. I have to go straight to 110 now.
Ugh.
It's that bad.
It's just goddamn, these splits are insane. Yeah, I mean, no other class like needs crit that badly.
It's because like we need to change the fury proc thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care like I lose crit at this point. Like, change it so I don't need to rely on crit.
Why is it when I search Brigid solo, I get everything that's not a Brigid solo? The hell?
Just search in Korean.
You gotta write in cursive for that one.
You gotta spell Bridget wrong with I.
I can't search my history because my history is just bombarded with talk shows and or comedy talk shows, and then that's about it. So I just listen to comedy in my car all day.
Thanks.
I will never find this Brigid solo.
So how do you deal with that camera movement on land?
Good luck.
I think the first video on Hell Bridget that came out was a sword land or spear sword.
It's probably spear.
It was
Yeah.
hard to watch. 'cause-
Swordland Brigid solo 27 minutes.
Yeah, it was like the second day. It was like within the first week that came out, and there was someone so it was
This
hot.
came out March 27th, 2021. This is recent. But this guy fucking kills it. I have no sympathy for Swordlands now, dude.
doing that, Brigid. Oh, don't get back to Brigid. I hate that. Ass. Okay. So I'm doing 4-1 with the last Oh, what? That was a fast.
That was really fast. Okay, she used like almost no moves though.
It's our Velas. Us Vela. Aggro. Open.
Actually, I didn't really notice this. Does Kanto have any Fionas?
Effort.
Okay, don't flex, don't flex. Wait, Grenadiers in which guild? Without Grenadier, maybe.
Without Grenadier, maybe?
Aww.
Man, good Fionas are just really nice in parties.
Remember that one Fiona who like solo held What the fuck is this game at this point?
Hellbower. Only one Fiona solo, 3 hours.
Okay.
Legendary guys.
I watched some of that. Oh my god, that's another tier.
Nobody watches that. Why would you ever watch that?
The amount
No, I mean like I just wanted to see if it was real. Oh my god, it was real.
Was that Vindictus?
Yeah. They're either Chinese or Korean.
What the?
You know, when you said they sold it out, you could have just left it out there for real. Nobody else would put themselves to that scene.
Swordland is actually ranked 14. Spearland. Battle Shade? Down there?
So she just like crit me from behind her with the sword throw and one hit.
Tesla's in first place.
Yo, Tesla looks broken.
Oh shit, she's got
It's just like
21 minute.
Have Spearland's dodge, but better.
Oh my god, she's got 21 minute 48 second solo time. Holy shit. That's 2 minutes faster than the quick Sotella.
Tesla's fucking.
Lethor and Twin Sotella have the same exact solo times. But Bella has a higher. Slightly higher. Yeah. Because the Lethor has more AOR. She had almost 1,000 more AOR than the Sword Vela.
Well, I probably won't be coming back from this.
Sword value at plus 16. Somewhere. Oh, she would have to have. Yeah, she has 50 plus 16. Damn, that's hot.
Off the back
That's insane.
That's her fucking cute.
Everything. Everything.
Wow. Bowkai has the second fastest balance.
Dude, Kevin, how are you even awake right now? You're usually in bed by now.
Oh, it's by Dark Fruit too.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
I bet I have the fastest meme clear out of anyone in the street. Yeah. Mine was 1 minute 4 seconds. But let me double check after this spin.
Come on, Brigid, come over here! Oh,
Yeah, it won't let me open up anything until it runs over.
fastest valor clear.
Mine's like just over 8.
Mine's 10 minutes and 2 seconds. I'm gonna throw some shitty valor bows.
Pretty sure we have better guild ones.
I don't know how it went so much, but I swear that I have faster clears.
The fastest Valor clear I've seen with Tampa was the underdog boat a couple weeks ago. Like, we had no hard carries in the boat, but everybody was confident, so we beat the hard carry boat.
The true underdog story.
The underdog boat. I like how you guys consider it. It's that hard carry boat and then the underdog boat.
Yep.
It's never that even. Never that the boats are even.
Well, so you don't understand. It was
boat.
super hard carry boat. It was where is it? Just a couple weeks ago.
There was like 3 or 4 people that consistently do 20% plus a boat.
Taco Bell, Seek, Shinigami, Ease, Clam, Obey.
That's a strong one.
And then boat 3 is Minch, Charos, me, Sona, Mongi. Like we're all competent, but we're not hardcore. And then you had boat 2 get carried by Nori.
Okay, so I have to say, whenever Nori makes boats, he always makes me his host. And I think Nori feels bad when he's making boats and makes his boat the worst on purpose. And Nori is always a carry, but...
So,
champ right there.
He was sort of doing that, but he was also like going off of like Sean and them too. Like that week that I was just talking about where like the boat was super OP. Sean made that boat. And then there was a bunch of people who didn't want to separate, so they all had to be together in the same boat.
Well, I mean, I was actually talking to Nori about it a little while ago, because I was like, man, I don't mind hosting, but I feel like every time I host, I get like none of our boats are bad, but like, I had like 5-6 weeks in a row where I was hosting like the boat that finished last for both redeemers. And it's like, and he's like, yeah, I feel bad like making making the boats and having my run finish the fastest.
I get that. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I
like, I remember when they only allowed 4 figures. Now they like now it's not too big of an issue. Like I suggested earlier too that we can split up the carries like later on down the week. I'm not gonna do 4 bridges and then 4 more bridges in the same day. Yeah. But like if people need to be 4 more bridges like on Saturday and Sunday is normally my best day to do anything. Yeah, I can do 4 more bridges for you. But don't expect me to just
Good job.
drop everything.
Yeah, and so because sometimes it is rough, dude. Like,
yeah,
you get some of these really super hard boats, and it just makes you just want to like smash your head against a wall. And failing a boat, nothing's worse than failing a boat. You fail a boat.
Were you around for
like,
our Tuesday
done.
Beller or no? You weren't, right?
I was not.
So we had a boat that we got Beller down to like maybe a quarter bar left, and our last person died, and that was just honestly nothing worse than that.
Yeah.
It just feels so bad.
I mean, I watched, and you can't tell anyone this, you too, Twitch, but Ghost Knights failed a Ballard boat, and I was watching their boat, and they could hear the frustration in me about the fact that Ghost Knights failed a Ballard boat, because we don't fucking fail Ballard boats. That's what we're known for, okay? We meme in Ballard
either,
boats, dude. We meme all day in Ballard boats, and then this group failed it. And they should have never failed it. Like, they were a strong enough boat that it shouldn't have been as hard as they made it.
Were they drunk or something?
So I dragged them back in. I was like, we're going back in this. I'm gonna carry this goddamn boat. We're gonna fucking clear it, and we're gonna ignore the fact that you guys ever failed this boat. Ever. This never happened.
This never
So, but yeah, they're like, I know like a lot of people are just like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I was like, all right, you kick out whoever's done. We'll just go in as 6 people. We'll go in as 3. It doesn't matter. We're clearing a Ballard boat today. It's never happened.
Man, it is extremely disheartening filling a Redeemer when you think you should have passed.
I remember OG Neem days.
Dude, fuck Neem.
Fucking sit an hour in Neem and then fail.
Yeah. Dude, OG, not even that. Not even sit an hour in Neem and fail. Sit an hour in Neem, and then, or even sit an hour, like 40 minutes in Neem, and then just have the realization that we do not have enough time to clear.
Yeah.
We don't have enough time to clear. We have to get out of this boat, and everyone just leaves. And then you're just like, okay, I guess we're not even gonna try. I mean, it's not like we're trying, but people are still trying to learn.
Clears?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But people are still trying to learn the boat, and sometimes people would just be like, we didn't clear first phase fast enough. Everybody leave. Everyone just left.
Yeah, I remember that. Or people would just automatically leave if it was a public boat. Like,
well, I mean, that makes sense, right?
Oh yeah, they would join like a pub boat, and then like they'd realize that the boat's just full of weak people, and they just leave.
Yeah.
Feeling light on my feet today.
But
I still haven't really learned Neem.
Yeah!
OG Neem destroyed guilds. Do you remember that?
It did, yes.
It destroyed guilds.
I think because Neem came out so early. Like, the gear when Neem came out was...
Well, that was the thing.
Pretty rough.
And if you had new people in your guild, those new people couldn't run.
But this is the thing, though. Neem was supposed to be what Hell Mode is now. That's what Neem was.
Well, I think
Neem
every
is
Redeemer
Hell
that
Mode.
every Redeemer that comes out, like this new Laura one, like the stats are supposed to be centered around, like, you shouldn't have the stats to run it yet, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of. It's kind of just that, like, small 10% is supposed to be the people. Like, this is the reward for the small 10% who grinded out that gear.
Yeah.
Now, the difference is on top of that when Neem came out. People are significantly better at this game. The game is more optimized. Like, people complain about optimization for this game. This game used to be absolutely garbage if you just had one host. Like, you have a host and he just happens to live 20 miles away from you, and it was absolute shit. I mean, that's probably an over exaggeration, but
Also,
the game is definitely a lot easier optimized. Like people don't have as extreme lag.
I was gonna say, also, people are just better.
Yeah, people are just better. People are just
They're just
significantly
flat
better
out
now
a
at this game.
lot better. I remember like playing back in the day, and it was like people would wipe on fucking Keegan. Like,
yeah. I mean,
Like,
Keegan's
my
still
God.
pretty rough. Like Keegan's like considered one of the hardest unlocker bosses for a reason.
I mean, I guess, but like
but, like-
comparatively to like a Redeemer, he's like,
Yeah, but like,
fucking
I mean, you
AFK.
take him into like hell. Like people thought Crom was hard as hell now, and I just think Crom's very basic and fundamental. Like he's actually a fun fight, in my opinion.
Leonidas, Glass.
Yeah, like fights back in the day, you think were just insanely hard, but we've just gotten significantly better. And actually, you take a lot of like those old fights, like Leonidas Glass, especially Glass.
If you scaled them up, they would be a fucking nightmare. Really.
So they did that with Glass one. So they scaled them up when they brought hero mode back for those for a little bit before they fucked it up again. It went from being like an okay raid that you'd clear in like 5 minutes to holy shit, we might not clear this because we're not doing enough damage. Like they scaled them up a lot. But
the only reason that I think I even did okay at all when I came back was I used to just do all my raids early on season 1 with just full raiders, like 4k defense. And I just learned that, you know, I just can't get hit. Ever.
Yeah. I mean, I think just like you said, everyone's just better. Like we were talking about like when we sold Ghost Knight's third version the first time. It took us 3 tries. We almost cleared our first try. We actually got down to at the start of part 2 before she just went on a one-shot rampage. There's nothing to do about it. Like, we had to dodge it.
I still know how to dodge it, but I just dodge it.
But that back then the hitbox was not friendly. It was really not friendly. It got patched literally like next week. Her hitbox in one shot. And then there's another patch that like it kept on getting patched because it was just super unfriendly. It was almost impossible. But yeah, like we were talking like 56 years of the boss guys, like no, we're just better. Like you take for example the fact that Valor used to be the hardest raid, but when Valor first came out, people were clearing it within several hours when it first came out. Unlike Neem, it took like several days.
Yeah,
people are just significantly better at this game.
Well, I think
and
the
stronger.
whole Neem thing, like 95 gear, if you even got it plus 13, is already like past most of her stats, which is a big thing about it. But back then, when Neem first came out, all we had was 90 gear. And
28k was like her attack cap or something like that?
28k was her attack cap. Her crit cap was like 115 or something like that. It was low.
Dude, I remember when I had this was early season 2, and I had an Abyss, like 18k attack, and it was like heavy flex to have 18k.
Yeah. But Neem was so just hard, and there was a bunch of smaller guilds that like lost all their good members to clear guilds. Yeah. Like because everybody wanted the stats from Neem, you know.
And people wanted to be one of the first people to get the 100% clear.
Yeah, we used to have arguments in Tetro about it all the time. We need to stop letting new people in. We need to stop doing this. We need to stop doing this because we want to run Neem. Like, it used to happen all the time. And we ended up losing a couple people, not because of Neem, but because of stuff surrounding Neem. Like, drama that was part of the whole Neem thing, but it wasn't specifically because of that, and a bunch of people left because of it. Like, Delialust left, Justin left, mine left, and it was all just a a huge amount of like background drama, but those were our Neem carries. They all left.
So, question: did you guys play when Kraken was like still it could fail or no?
Yeah.
So, would you like more raids like that, like current raids that were like actually like
The red earring.
Possibly
Mechanic?
failable or mechanically failable?
like mechanically
just-
failable?
Yeah.
If I tell
I love it. I love that idea.
I get the reason why it's good and bad. Like for us,
It's not just a pure DPS check.
yeah, for us it's not a pure DPS check. It's a skill check, but on top of that, what it could also create is the return of
If you
Boats.
want my
Oh,
help,
yeah, the return
you'll
of
have to ask
requirement
nicely.
boats. Like like here's the thing, dude. In NA, it's not a problem, but in Korea, it is a problem. Like in Korea, straight up, just for normal raids, because some of the top tier players don't want to waste their goddamn time. They have ALR restrictions. Like you have to have a minimum of 3,000 ALR with max additional damage, or else they're not going to take you. Like that's the thing. Like imagine NA having those restrictions.
Okay,
Like-
but to be fair, I mean, during like the Kraken being a pain in the ass phase, I mean, there were some reasonably uptight restrictions back then.
Thank you.
There was, yeah, and that's the thing. Is like that's what I feel like is nice with current Vindictus is there's not those restrictions for players.
However, there's also the idea of like maybe not everybody should be able to do the newest raid.
Yeah, I get that too, but like there's already the
But then you
restriction
get-
of
but then you
gear
get to the
quick
point-
battle.
So my problem with that whole thing was you got to the point where nobody wanted to teach the people who were getting to that how to do it. You got to the point where later on in the season where nobody wanted to, like, if you had the gear for it, nobody wanted to take you because if you didn't know how to do it, you didn't know how to do it, and they would ask you if you knew how to do it beforehand, and then they just kick you. Or if
Yeah,
you were such a class, they just kick you.
You get a lot.
Yeah, I didn't even know how to do when I first joined Kraken. Like, if it wasn't for my friends at the time, because I was friends with some decent strong players, I would have quit because I had no clue how half the shit worked, and they just carried my ass through everything. But they were pretty understanding with stuff. They're like, okay, he's pretty good at this game. For like Kraken and stuff like that. And yeah, I didn't have any issues joining both because I had friends who were really geared actually at the time.
Remember when they used to just kick you for being a twin sword Vela?
Yeah. No, they would straight up.
They would.
Yeah. I played nothing but change because you could be shitty at the game, but if you got the break off, then fucking take it. Like strong ass boats would be like, oh, you're just here for the break off? Yeah, I'm here to get that break off for you guys. Like, okay, cool. Like I would take blast flip. Like, I would do like 2 or 3%. And they didn't care because I got the break off.
But if you're going with twin swords, you're automatically kidding.
Yeah, because you're useless. And yeah, twin swords was pretty useless back then. Like it was very unfriendly. The hit, like the idea of the crosscut proccing was you had to be in a certain position. You had to be facing the boss. You actually had to face the boss.
Early sword development was a little bit of a pain.
Yeah.
I mean, not a pain, but like a lot more.
The only thing that I wish they would have brought back, because they changed her smashes up a little bit, is she used to have a dodge when you could dodge back instead of doing the whole like helicopter thing when you dodge smash. You just do the overhead thing, and you could do that consistently, and it would build up your SP really fast. I wish they would have kept that, but other than that, all the other changes have been great.
I feel like in general, the sword has been consistently better.
Sword got a huge bump when Rise came out, and it really wasn't that bad before Rise, but it did need some work. It was just kind of a matter of like if you weren't cross-cutting, you weren't doing anything. Like you straight up weren't damage if you weren't cross-cutting. And then on top of that, like so like perfect cross-cut now is the ideal way to optimize your DPS because it does more damage afterwards.
But before Rise, it was thing.
But before Rise, it was perfect crosscut and there's normal crosscut. The difference is this: if you normal crosscut, to chain it. If you perfect crosscut, you cannot chain it. And chaining your crosscuts was how you optimized your DPS back then, because you wanted to get as many crosscuts as you could. And even if it did less damage, getting 2 crosscuts in was more damage than getting 1 crosscut. So it was very like, it was kind of fun because it's position oriented. Like you had a position character anyway. So if you do the combo correctly, you could do 2 bad crosscuts and then do a perfect crosscut if that was the ending of the combo. Same thing with nowadays, like if you try hard enough, you do perfect crosscut, normal crosscut, perfect crosscut. And then change how the delay goes. But it was kind of, it did do some matches. I still think they need to fix how the DPS works good. I think we should be able to crosscut going back.
I think
at this point you should just be able to crosscut anything that isn't red. I think would be more than fair.
I wouldn't say anything that isn't red. Like we have the ability to shoot back projectiles.
Okay, maybe.
But I do think anything that's like a shockwave or something like that, stuff like that. Neem's got moves that are blockable by all classes, but not blockable. Yeah, so like her poke, you can't crosscut that.
Neem is anti, like the legit
Neem is
anti
the
Vela.
worst for Vela. Like I have some people are like, dude, how come you don't do any damage? Like, dude, this is the worst ever. Like, it's a very small handful of moves that I can crosscut compared to like
and she
everyone
doesn't
else
do them
counter
ever.
So,
Well, and you have to identify them while they're happening.
And you get like you can deal with like her poke, like the fucking poke. Everyone knows the goddamn poke because it's the worst thing for Vela.
Yeah.
So triggering.
I think the problem, like for Vela, is like she does really good damage in most cases. So maybe buffing her is like, I don't know.
It's not necessarily about buffing her. It's just not
quality of lifing.
It's not. It's just not making her so weak against. Like it's unfair that Lethor, who's mechanically almost the same,
I just can't.
Can literally block and counter everything that.
Like, to be fair, the window is a lot smaller for Lethor.
Sure, but Vela can't like we're talking about one specific boss. Vela can't counter anything in there, or even Elchulus. You can't counter anything except for like 3 moves. Like you're totally useless in those raids.
Yeah, like I mean, heck, you take the Gates of Hell boss for Rar.
Oh yeah, you're completely useless.
I count how many crosscuts I get in there. I'm like, I got 3.
Yeah.
I did it. I got 3.
To be fair, those are the runs where I'm like, as a Kai, I'm like, I can finally do damage. Like nobody else can do shit. Finally, I can.
We need our Spider Bros to come back. That raid was the shit. That was like, it was almost impossible to out DPS a Vela.
Dude, if you had all the spiders like close together, you could literally just crosscut.
Your crosscut Gale combo would just be the whole entire run, and you would just be hitting 3 bosses every single time, and it was impossible to out.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't recall any time I ever really lost.
The Giant's pretty good too.
Giant's pretty good, but it's still like, I think Giant's the most even boss for any counter-based class.
So I think for Giant, can you guys crosscut the spear throw or no?
Yes.
You can? Is there anything you can't crosscut there?
When it jumps up in the air.
Yeah, it jumps up in the air and slams. Right. It's blockable by every class, but you can't crosscut it.
Because wasn't the spear throw thing like the multi-spear one? Couldn't you not crosscut that early on?
No, you could always. You could crosscut it. You just had to be close. Like it was an issue of not being far versus because it's a projectile if you're farther away. It's a melee attack if you're close. It's weird.
It's like Brigid's, she has a red attack shockwave.
Yeah.
You're able to crosscut the melee, but not the shockwave. So when you crosscut the melee, you're on the other side of her when that shockwave goes off.
That's how Niet works too. Because
I feel like that's really good balancing. To be fair, I mean, because that's good. I mean, as a sword value, you should be close, right?
Sure, yeah. But like, here's the other thing. Like, you can block and counter for Lethor, Brigid's fire. You cannot crosscut the fire. So if you're not close enough to her, you'll get hit by the fire before you get the crosscut off. And so it cancels it. And it's just
maybe if we just imagine that Lethor is just ridiculously OP, Vela just sounds reasonable. Because Lethor is just stupid. You just hit spacebar for anything. Anything that comes at you, it's just like, yeah, spacebar, fine.
Lethor is good. But I also think the, I like having my extended iframes.
Yeah.
I think Lethor is great for this turn. Because it's just a constant spam.
Alright, I'm gonna let you guys go.
Sounds good. Okay.
Have a good night.
So, just us soul here. It's sexy time. What you doing out here? Oh, normal raids? Oh. Haven't done it in so long.